Hey y'all, this your girl Kay. Welcome to my Cheetah Baby Goddess channel. I have a special guest with me, and her name is Miss Alexis K. Tyler. And we will be discussing about Jamila Briscoe on why she be doing crazy shit on YouTube. Yep. So how you doing today, Miss Alexis?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me on here.
Are you welcome? So how long you and Jamila been knowing each other on the internet?
That's the thing. I never knew her. I was never friends with her. Around 2014, my son got out of prison in 2013, and we started doing music. And around the end, I would say around October, I started noticing around September, October of 2014. Jamila started coming over there commenting on my son's videos. Every time I would put a video up that he did or any music, I just started noticing her coming around and I got a really creepy vibe. And I'm just like, maybe this is from looking at the picture with like the puffed out hair, it just looks like some old lady. So I just said, I mean, she looked older than what she was. And I just said, okay, well, maybe that's just some nice old lady that keeps coming over here, saying encouraging things about my son and to me about my son. And then I went to her, I think it was a Divine Mummy YouTube channel. I saw her when she was pregnant, and then I saw her little boy and her talking about witchcraft and she was a witch and working from home and I just got a vibe I didn't like. So I told my son that if that lady ever said anything to him, to not have anything to do with her, because I got a really creepy feeling. And he didn't know who I was talking about. And so I had to send you a picture so you'll see who I'm talking about. Stay away from this lady. It's just something about her that's not right. It gives me this creep when I look at her. And he said, okay, maybe like a week or so went by, and then he told me it was a lady contacting him on Facebook, telling him how she want to eat his ass and suck his dick, and that she was older than him, but then and that she had big titties, and how she want to put his dick all in between her titties, and put his ass all in her mouth and shit. And I was like, what?
Ew, that bitch titties look like squares.
Huh?
Jamila's titties look like squares. Like triangles when she be like trying to show off her body and stuff because she just sick.
Yeah.
She like she got them rectangle titties.
Yeah, but see, she showed him pictures from like the chest up. She didn't show him, and she was real sad in 2014. And then in the beginning of 2000, I think at the beginning of 2015. So he didn't see the whole body. He just saw it looked like from the chest up, like middle chest, like breast. So it looked like she had real big breasts, and he thought she had a nice shape and a big ass. And that's what she was telling him, but she lied about all that. And she wouldn't even give him the link to her YouTube channel. So when you showed me who it was, I said, that's the lady I told you to stay the fuck away from. It's something really dirty and creepy about her. And he's like, Mom, I didn't know. And I said, stop talking to her now. Because I just have a really bad vibe that it's another dark skinned lady that's behind this and pushing her up to do this shit to try to hurt me. And that was spiritual.
Yeah.
So I had that vibe with both of them. And I watched her and he started showing me the messages she was sending and how she wanted him to pee on her and how she wanted him to chain her up like his pit bull and beat her naked and spank her and fuck all in her rectum. I mean, just disgusting shit. And how she would get him money, how she wanted to come to Atlanta and be with him. And then she sent me a message and asked me could she talk to me. And I said, yeah. I didn't know what she wanted to talk about. And she started telling me she had been talking to my son. and that they are soulmates and they are in love. I said, what? You don't even know him.
That bitch is
And he
fucking
don't know
delusional.
you. Like, how are you all? How is he in love with you? He would have told me we close like that. And we work together where we're in love. And I said, you're too goddamn old for him. And then you said you got 4 kids. He don't have no kids. He just got a jail. He can get his life together and mature and grow up. You're not the one for him. You sound like you have a psychological problem. And you really need to get some mental and emotional help to take care of your children. But, because he's basically a child in comparison to you. You want him to be a husband and a father. The 4 children ain't his. And
see, that's what I don't like. See, that's what I like about that shit. These females be having kids. They want to go after these men that got something going for themselves, and they want to trap them and all that stuff. I don't like that. Jamila needs to just focus on her kids, get her ass off fucking social media, doing them long ass hangouts, and get her shit together. Cause she make herself look ridiculous. But I feel what you're saying though.
yeah, he had a girlfriend at the time, and she kept asking, is it blue? Is it blue? Is it slim blue? I said, well, I don't want to say, I don't want to get into who it is. I want to know. And then Slim Blue, that was her name, she said, this lady keeps like coming on my page, and I get this real creepy feeling. I said, who? And I said, that's the bitch I'm talking about. Slim motherfucking crazy. She been stalking my son. And she said, I know something weird about it. She'll come and say little weird shit. She said, I don't know who this is. And then she started saying his girlfriend was black and nappy-headed and ugly and looked like a tranny. And are you sure you got some children? You look like a man. And she got the girl number, started texting her. She started inboxing her. This is true love we have. You need to disappear, bitch, because I'm moving to Atlanta. I'm his wife, except he fell in love with a woman, a real woman on the internet, your man looking home. Yeah, she started harassing her. And there's another pretty girl, Apache. She calls up Apache Khan. You can find her on Facebook as Apache Khan. Apache, the first name, the last name Kahn. She real pretty. My son was going with her, and she's actually in the Nympho video. About a month or so ago, Jamila did a video and told her, you're going to end up coming up missing or dead or something. You better leave De Niro alone. You better get out the way before I run you out the way. And yeah, and the girl actually did the hangout with Tina. I think Tina may have it on YouTube where she told Jamila she wasn't scared of her whole ass. And then she can come on because they lawyered up over there. She ain't worried about her fucking world. I mean, the girl didn't even say nothing to Jamila. And I asked to try to talk Jamila to diffuse this a couple of months ago. And like, Jamila, why don't you stop it? This girl hadn't done anything to you. This girl's she's about 25 years old. And she's going about her business. She models, she do videos. She got her own businesses. She travels. She's in Atlanta a lot. And she's not thinking about Jamila. And Jamila started making death threats to the girl. And I asked her to please stop it. At least apologize.
And Jamila's the same bitch that be talking about motherfuckers be threatening her and shit, but she want to stop. She needs to sit down somewhere, man. You gotta laugh at this chick, man, because she's sad. She's a sad case.
What she do is erase the videos. She'll take them down or take the page down. So it'll be hard to keep up with what she's doing and saying. Then she'll say, they're lying on me. That's not true. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I'm not stalking anybody. They're stalking me. I'm not threatening them. They're threatening me. Yeah, they're threatening you because you done said some shit that you now erase to make people hate you. And they're just responding to something you said or something you did. Just like she's saying, and it's clear she's got troll or dummy pages that my son's gonna be with her when he gets out, and he's not with her now because he's like, no, he was out last year when she was here, and she tried to get him to come to a hotel to go to bed with her, and she sent him a picture with these old raggedy panties, like the rubber was gone at the top of them, like they needed a safety pin in them.
Oh.
They had a bra on. with a whole bunch of styrofoam padding in it to try to make her titties look sit up high and big. Sent him that shit with a whole bunch of dirty clothes on the bed with a fan, a box fan in the window. Talking about come over here and fuck me. And he didn't come fuck her.
I don't blame him.
He never met her. He never wanted to meet her. He never fucked her. Matter of fact, he started telling her in February of 2015, stop calling me, stop texting me. No, I don't want to meet you. No, I don't want to fuck you, not even for money. She was offering him money. No, I don't want to meet you in Atlanta.
We got a good amount of views on here so far. We got 11 people watching so far.
Huh?
We got 11 people watching so far. I don't know if you're on YouTube. I'm on my Cheetah Baby.
No, I'm not. She offered him money to beat her, tie her to his dog cage, tie her on her knees, face down, ass up, and stick all kind of dick up in her rectum and beat her colon down. And he said, no, I don't care how much money that you offering. I don't want you, Jamila. I don't want to fuck you in your ass or in your damn mouth. I don't want you in my house. I don't want you around me. So he was free early last year. He was able to see her during the summer. And he refused to see her, even her naked pictures and her to her ass up, showing her rectum. He still didn't want it.
I don't blame her. Cause she don't got no respect for herself. She gotta do all that just to get attention and get a man. Ain't no real man gonna respect her.
Every man don't take anybody's pussy just cause they turn their ass up.
Exactly. That's a good thing he ain't mess with Jamila, cause Jamila just ugh.
But she's saying they have this special bond, just like you said, she went to the jail. She said she had been doing magic spells. First, she said she wanted to do magic spells that he get killed and that the police beat him up. If he don't, when he turned her down after she sent that picture with them raggedy old granny panties on, and he refused to meet her at a hotel down here in Atlanta and fuck her with them nappy braids in her hair and them knock knees. I had that like someone of that football helmet padding in that bra.
Yeah.
And he didn't come fuck her. She then got on Tina's show with Spirit Tree and started growling and hollering. Started calling different demons, telling my son needed to die because he did not come screw her in her butt. And that something bad need to happen. He need to go back to jail if he don't want to be with her. Then he don't need to be with nobody. She wished bad shit on him. Then and then after that you turn right around, you in love with him. Then go to, she looked up. Then I saw somebody put a stupid ass comment under the RPJ video he did with me last week. Well, how did she get the address to the jail? He didn't give it to her. Jamila, when she couldn't contact him anymore, when he cut his phone off, so she was calling him and she was texting and playing on the phone, and she was playing on my phone all last year and all last summer, and was saying to me that I was sucking my son's dick and fucking my son, and that's why I didn't want her to have him. That's the sick shit. I still got the text message. That's the sick shit she was saying to me.
That's disgusting.
Because my son didn't want her. She tried to blame on me. And when she couldn't get away with that, that's when she got up there on Tina's show and with Spiritual talked about him and said that I was blocking it and I stopped him from answering the phone. He was a grown ass man. He wasn't with me. He didn't want to answer for her. He didn't want to meet her. I didn't block him not going to the hotel. So when he didn't do that, she figured something was wrong. So her and this other big fat pound cake eating bitch named Curious or Siri, whatever the fuck her name is, they started looking to see if he had been arrested. And that's how they got the address to the jail, and they started spreading that she loved him so much. But you get out on the internet, you and your friends started posting the mugshot, spreading the name of the jail, the address to the jail. She started putting all this out there and spreading it around to everybody. But you love him, and you have so much respect for him, but you do that. So nobody gave her the address to the jail, told her what was going on. They went digging for information. Then she starts calling the jail trying to see can she get him out on bond. Then she decides to take her ass down to the jail. After we had repeatedly told her he didn't want to see you when he was out, he don't want to see you now. She went down there a few months ago, and they talked about how raggedy she looked, how matted up and nappy that hair was, and she had some old folk clothes on from the Goodwill with some long titties.
Long rectangle titties.
Yeah. And she tried to talk to him, and so he saw it was her. He cussed her out and said, "No, you're not coming out here the way you talked about my mama and what you did to my mama and the filthy shit you said. Bitch, get your ragged ass up out of here." And she broke down and started crying and hollering. And he told the correctional officer police, this is the one I told y'all to ban her letters. She's been harassing me. I want her put out. I don't want her to ever take her off my list. I don't want her to ever come down here and see me no more. And she has still been sending care package and candy. I mean, you know what? I'm just not going to even try to talk to her anymore because it's clear that she really has a mental problem because she still thinks that they got something going on or, you know, that he's her man. And, I mean, there's just some shit that she got going on in her head with herself. This shit ain't real.
Yeah, girl. Somebody gonna fuck around, kick her ass one day. She gonna try that shit with the wrong person, and they just gonna beat her ass when they see her. Cause you can't be just posting people you can't just be posting people address and where they at on in social media like that. Like that's what I don't get about people. Like they gotta post your information where you work at. I mean, keep it on social media. Why people got? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general like her. Like why they gotta take the beef and add their personal life inside that shit. Like that's what I'm good.
When he's not even bothering her. He hasn't said anything to her or about her, but she had to do that. Put his information out there and then act like she's fighting for him and she so in love with him. Like, why would you even do some shit like that? This is one-sided. He's not even fighting with her. He's not contacting her at all. It's just wrong. There's just no way in hell that he's going to be with her. There's no way our family would ever accept her under any circumstances.
You hear that, Jamila? Miss Alexyss K. Taylor just said that her son don't want your dusty ass, so quit chasing this man. Going with you saying, Queen. My bad, I had to get that out of my chest.
Why would somebody's family want you? You said I had sex with my son. You said that I was poisoning his food. That's why you had to come to Atlanta to feed him. And he never had a meal from her, but he's still alive. So if I cook for my child all his life, why he never got sick from poisoning? Why he never died or came close to death? So she had to come here and prepare his food for him because I was poisoning him and that I was abusing him and that I had put black magic spells to control him. He couldn't get away from me and that he really desperately wanted to be with her and that he was in love with her, but that I was doing spells to block him from being with her. And so, and then I wanted to kill him and for an Illuminati ritual sacrifice. That's what her spiritual was saying. I mean, you saved and then text me saying, I knew it, bitch. You want him for yourself, bitch. You fucking can't have me, my man, bitch. Are you serious? You really think my family would let her in behind that?
No, they ain't gonna accept her. Especially she old as hell.
It's like, really, that's not even the issue so much. I mean, because he's dated older women. Um, it's the things she's done and how she tried to force herself on me, tried to pretend like she wanted to be friends with me, and tried to make me force my son, wanted me to talk my son into being with her and wanted me to help her run Slim Blue away. Actually wanted me to invite her down here and wanted to jump on, wanted me to set it up for her to meet Slim Blue so she could jump on that girl, that young girl who was 25, and run the girl away. I told her I wasn't going to participate in no shit like that.
Yeah. So do you think that that little witchcraft that she be doing on her channel, you think she be know what she doing or
Well, I mean, why isn't my son in love with her? Why hasn't my son been chasing her? Why don't my son want to marry her? Why don't my son even want to speak to her at all? Why he won't let her visit him if her magic works?
her magic is shit? Then she saying she making money off of her videos and all that stuff and her little magic and all that stuff. Talk about, yeah, I be making about $1,500 a week and
She
all that stuff.
probably was at first when she was doing her channel and doing what she was supposed to do. But then when she went off listening to her so-called spiritual mama, who was helping her lie on me, she really trusted, that's the sad part. She trusted this lady. She respected this lady and looked up to this lady and did everything this lady told her to do to trash me and disrespect me. And they supposed to have been doing magic together. And now this woman got her out here bad, looking like a fool, and now she done basically left her hanging. She told her to come down here in Atlanta, go get your man, go get your man, fight for your man. You go and fight his mama, you take your man. That's your man. Girl, really? Really? If she had stuck to doing her channel and mind her business, she probably would have made that much, but she's a big liar. So I doubt if she made that much, but she probably would have gotten up to that point by now. She would have taken all that energy that she put into this lies, all these lies about this her man, this that. She should put all the energy into her channel and her child. And her child will be talking by now and be getting ready for school. And she would be doing better. Her channel wouldn't be, all these channels wouldn't be flagged like this because of this mental problem that she has. And all the sick lies she's told.
And that's why people are on YouTube cooking her and laughing at her because she's embarrassing herself. She got her child's like old enough to walk in underwear now. Like her child, like he about 4 or 5 years old, but he's still in diapers.
Yes, he just turned. I think he's 3. He might be close to 4, and he should be speaking. He should be saying simple
and
words, and he should.
At least potty trained too.
He should have been doing that at 2.
Hold on, somebody said something in the comment section. This is what one of my followers said. They said now Jamila's gonna accuse me of a wanting De Niro Red. Miss K, she has accused all women of want him. I don't want De Niro Red. I have a man. My man is at work. I don't chase dick on YouTube like that. So she could accuse me all the bullshit that she wants to. Now you can be honest, Jamila.
But you know what's crazy to me? Okay, she accused all of these women of wanting him, and then wanting to fight women, and want to fight Kat, and want to fight Tiffany. Why do you, if a man really wants you, you don't have to argue with other women and accuse them of the man. He knows where he want to be. And this man has never focused his attention on her.
And that's why she's mad.
instead of her accepting that he don't want her, you want to take your time like a little schoolgirl and fight other women. I mean, it's just, she just doesn't want to accept that she can never win. She can't win this battle. This man, you're fighting about a man that doesn't want you.
Exactly. I feel.
And all these people that were behind her are abandoning her. They've left because now they see the truth. They see what it really is, and that they put all their bets on her to take me down and try to embarrass me, and thought they were going to hurt me by forcing this whore on my son, knowing that this is not somebody I want to be with. So, you're going to put her in my family and then try to take me down from the inside out. See, that was a strategy move, by this woman that's her mama that put her up to do that because she didn't like me. So she just thought she could come in my camp and try to take me down from the inside out through my child. And then she kept trying to put a baby on my child. She wanted to come screw him and get pregnant by him. She even told me that she said about a month or so ago they supposed to be having a child together. Don't nobody know nothing about that but her. And then she gonna use that child to irritate me, and then constantly drain money and ask for child support and shit, or put herself in the family. She had this all planned out, and she thought her pussy was just gonna make her be able to do this.
Hold on, somebody in the comment section said that you had a conversation with Jamila. I mean, that ain't my business and all that. You grown. That's what somebody in the comment section says. I don't know.
I just told you that. I said that before I spoke to her and tried to get her to stop this. That's not a secret.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up too. Was it live?
Huh?
Was the conversation live or was it private?
No, it was on the phone. But what does that have to do?
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Want her, and that I don't want to deal with her either, and that I'm not friends with her, and I've never been friends. What the fuck that got to do with what I'm saying? Just because you still get a fucking conversation, so.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Just some dumb trolls talking shit. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I don't care about you, but I'm just saying, what the fuck that mean? I'm grown. How they gonna check me and say you had a conversation with her?
Yeah,
so,
don't feel bad. People be trying to check me too.
So what? I had a goddamn conversation, and I told her what the fuck I'm saying now. Take your ass on. Stop this shit you doing. But anyway, I ain't got that. I'm not nobody's child. Honey, so them trolls can dig out the shit out of my ass and drink my damn hot piss, honey, on an evening like Sunday morning.
For real. Yeah, fuck these damn trolls. They all in their feelings.
But what you saying?
Oh.
What were you saying?
Oh, what I was saying? Oh, about you was talking about how Jamila was stalking your son. That he don't want her.
I basically explained, what was going on, and it has to change. It's not going to change. She's not going to get anywhere with this situation. She can lie all she wants to. Say they talking and they know each other, they close. They ain't never been close, and they don't talk. Doesn't even really matter what she says. She knows the deal.
Oh yeah, when me and you talked on the phone earlier, you mentioned to me that she be scheming on motherfuckers and shit.
With that reading stuff, that little mind reading or some shit.
Oh, hey Talia, yeah, I got some guests joining the conversation too with us.
I was just keeping quiet. Okay. I was listening to y'all. I actually commented on one of Alexy's photos on Facebook before about Jamila.
Yeah, you can go and talk to Alexa. She's right here live, Talia.
Hey. Yeah, I came on here because I seen that you guys were talking, and I wanted to talk about Jamila because that lady is crazy as hell. She thought
Yeah.
she was trying to put a curse on me or some shit because I mean I saw through her bullshit. As I know she's stalking your son, but she sits there and she wants to deny it and she keep on calling him her daddy, which gets on everybody's nerves because he's not nothing of yours. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you seen it too, how she had something about a red ice cream cone up there.
Yeah, I saw it on her Facebook page.
I really think that she wants attention. She wants to be considered important or special, and this is her way that she's going about doing it. She actually wants to keep this up, to keep people focusing on her and calling her name and watching her videos, even though it's fucked up to us that she's an idiot to us. To her, this is still some type of special attention. This makes her feel special. That's why she keeps doing it. This is, instead of her trying to do something righteous and helpful to get attention, she's choosing to stoop this forward. It's just not going to last for her. It's not going to go anywhere. So everybody thinks that she's clearly mental, clearly a basket case to sit here and talk about these fantasies you have. I saw videos of her dancing around, popping her ass with some drawers on. And she had pulled her pants down and her shirt up and shit, popping her ass, talking about how she'll ride this dick if he was there. I mean, people just looking at this shit and they have just lost all kind of respect for her ass.
Real talk. I just look at her as a joke. Like people just don't take her seriously, but she just wants attention. Because without it, she really is not relevant.
She's not.
But it's just funny that she would call a lot of people out their name when they just telling her, like, stop stalking people. Stop trying to harass people. And she gets mad when we say this. I'm like, lady, you crazy. I don't know what to say anymore about it. All I know is that the truth is gonna come to light, which is right now, and eventually she'll stop with the bullshit.
And see, that's why it's important that you young ladies and young men are watching this, and you all are speaking out about it and spreading the word about it and doing your own shows and posts. I was so glad to see you all doing this because it can happen to anybody. And if we see this happening to someone that's innocent and didn't ask for it and we say it's not our business, and then they end up getting killed because we say it doesn't happen to us, then it could easily happen to you or someone you love. And because you telling everybody else to stay out of watching it happen to another person, then when it happens to you, you want people to get involved and speak out. They're not going to speak out because a lot of people, I heard this woman on RPJ's show defending Jamila and said, but it's none of y'all business and y'all around here blogging about
but hold
it
on.
and talking
If she's talking shit about you and your son, it is your business.
Exactly.
It's
And if she making threats about she gonna kill you and your son, that is your fucking business. I don't give a fuck.
That's something that's very serious.
They can fucking do.
And that's why people end up dead. You know, somebody stalking them, and because nobody getting in it, it's not pertaining to them. Then they end up escalating that shit to a crime and raping a person, beating them, assaulting them, and killing them because people are saying that it's not their business until it happens to them or their child or somebody that they love. But once you get out in public and pull your goddamn drawers down and talking about how you gonna get up on your bed and hunt you in a pillow, talking about that my son up underneath you, you gonna ride his dick, and getting out in public saying that I'm his mother, but I'm fucking him, and saying that I'm a murderer. I don't know how that happened because I never murdered anybody and my son is still very much alive. She did this in public on the internet, honey. So when someone is doing that in public domain, We all have the right to talk about it and respond to it and give you our feeling, our view, and our opinion on the shit, because you're not doing this in private. You're doing this to other people that don't know you, that don't want to know you, that you've never met. You're doing it in public for everybody to see it after we have told you to leave us alone. So people do have the right under the Constitution of the United States to express your speech and your view. So when this woman said this, it was nobody's business, I really couldn't believe that, because obviously it wasn't happening to her. And it wasn't happening to nobody she loved and cared about, or one of her children in the public. So it's easy for her to fucking say that y'all need to be quiet. And that's why the shit goes on. And I'm glad that you're not quiet, that men and women are tired of this, and men and women are actually speaking out and doing shows on this, giving their important commentary. That is your right. Like, it's her right to pop her ass and pull her goddamn drawers down, just like Tina released some naked pictures she had showing her pussy hole and her asshole, and my son still didn't want her after he said that. She got the right to do that. We got the right to express our dislike for the shit. Exactly. And to tell her to fucking stop and move on.
And you know who else I'm getting sick and tired? Raven Mastermind, the Happy Hooker 83. I can't stand that bitch either.
And this is the thing, and I'm glad that, and you know what? For her to say that you was messing with your own son, somebody made this rumor of her stealing her older son's sperm and making Jacob. And I think he's autistic because he cannot speak, and something is wrong with him.
It's not a rumor. They had the video up there where she was touching that child.
Oh, I heard about that shit. That bitch is a fucking pedophile, man.
Yeah.
I wish I was where she at out.
Well, I think Raven might have seen it and reported it to CPS down here. Other people saw it and reported her as well. They captured that video. She erased it, but I think they got it. You can see it on YouTube where she was inappropriate with that child.
That's fucking horrible, man.
That's ridiculous. But she want to call all types of people's pedophiles, but really, she really is. To be honest,
they start calling out the female pedophiles. They be so quick to go in on these male pedophiles, get on these female pedophiles, these white female pedophiles too.
Yeah, and I heard that she did a.
How you could say, get out in public and say that about somebody's mother, and then actually think that after you said all that fucked up shit to get what you want, that you are actually gonna just move your ass down here, and then everything's just gonna fall in place for you, and this man is just gonna be with you and marry you. I don't know who or what spoke to her and made her think that you could do some fucked up shit to get some good shit to happen to you. It's just not gonna happen over here.
It really won't.
Yeah, the feds gonna be on her ass. They're gonna be watching her videos real hard now that she touched that little boy.
I think she did a hangout with him butt naked once. I'm like, why would you record? You should put him in a different room and just do a hangout like that, because no, she just make things so public.
I mean, the hangout shouldn't even be done at all. She's got 4 children, and these children, he and her, they're talking about her asshole, her pussy, sucking dicks.
That's
she got 2 daughters.
They should be putting her daughter on camera too.
They know why she here.
On camera to
her grandma left, and she said, let men come in there and dig in her ass at night when she's 12 and 13 years old. I really don't believe that, and I don't understand why would you leave your children with a woman that you said let male family members come in there and break you off some all in your ass and mouth. Then they know you left them so you could chase a man that don't want you. and she actually really thought. I don't know how she thought it, or if them maids told her, or them demons won, but she actually thought she was gonna come down here and just marry him and get this home with him, and then put them on my child to make him be their damn daddy. I just choosing that goddamn big shit. He ain't too much older than they ass, but he's supposed to be their damn dad. I mean, even her daughters know that she's sick.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to stop doing Google Hangout and really try to raise her children and be a better role model for her daughters.
I couldn't agree more with you.
Exactly.
I mean, Jamila, she's just, I don't know. She just down that road to just destruction, and she does not care. She keep on saying all this other bullshit, but really, she's not even happy herself. She really not. All the
I
people that
mean,
she attacked, they're doing way better than her.
That man, mama sold off like that. Then had a son when he sold off just like his goddamn grandma. Like the mom. You really think that I would want a grandchild by this fucker? I don't want them genes in my family. I got to see a child hopping around down here fucking mentally ill. Come on, I want that damn shit. And you got to spend your life with a damn special needs child catching that little yellow bus around 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. You don't want nobody to see you hopping. No, that's okay.
Oh, hell no. Raven Mastermind just said a disrespectful comment. She said, I pray your ass die, pray your ass die, pray your ass die. Ooh. Then she said, why they rejected by a homeless shelter. Raven gonna get her ass beat. Bitch, don't talk shit.
Is it her actual channel or is it a troll account? 'Cause people be fucking with you like that. I'm gonna see for myself.
I'm talking to you. I'm not even talking about her or to her. So I don't even really get the point of it.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'll just keep it to myself. Go what you were saying.
I mean, why would I even want a child that has a mental problem? I mean, the mother has a mental problem. I wouldn't even want anybody in my family like that to have children that is clearly mentally ill.
Yeah.
She needs to be taking care of Jacob. He cannot speak. He screams. He's unkempt. I've seen videos of him before with his hair all messed up and his clothes all dirty. I see this.
Yeah.
Like, you're so worried about everybody else, but you need to focus on your priorities as being a mother, because she want to play that excuse like, I have 4 children, this and that and the other. My mom has 7 kids and she ain't doing the shit that she do. So I mean, there's no excuse. Jamila is a horrible mother, and I see through that.
First priority is children.
That should be the number one thing on her mind is her kids. Her first priority should be her kids, not this YouTube shit. See me, I don't have no kids, but she has kids. She needs to focus on her children.
Yeah, and that's what I see. When I tried to talk to her a couple of months ago, she wanted to call me with that shit. They saying this about me, and they saying that, and I'm like, girl, I don't want to hear that shit. I really don't. I got more important shit to do. I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't want to know about it. Because instead of you focusing your time on what people are saying about you, and you getting on here all day doing shows on some bullshit, that child needs help. And that's what you should be focusing on, that little boy that cannot read and really don't know he in the world. Don't know what to do, don't know how to do it, ain't using the bathroom by itself. But instead of you focusing on that, you on here on some bullshit and tried to pull me in it. And I'm just like, girl, no, you started this. You lied on me. You lied on my son. I am not going to get into no battles with you. I'm not going to defend you, honey. You really need to let that shit go and take care of your children. But she wouldn't listen. So I'm like, I'm done. I have nothing else to say to you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
She'll learn the hard way.
She just, I don't know. It's just sad, but then again, at the same time, I don't know.
No, you all need to see this because she's just one of many women and many black women that have mental and emotional and psychological problems that you either haven't run into them yet or you just don't realize they're all around you and they're all over YouTube.
Hmm.
Y'all
I
need to
believe
know
she
what
has
it looks
borderline
like and what
personality.
it sounds like and acts like. And even if you haven't run into them to this way, you might run into them through a woman because of a guy that you're dealing with, or a woman that wants your guy, or an ex, or a baby mother. There are a lot of women that are just like this, and y'all need to see this.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that.
exactly. She just needs a reality check. Like, I don't know. I know she understands this, but she just in denial. She really believes that he's just gonna come to her and everything else. I'm like, he's not. He's never coming to you. You're an older woman. You have children. You have a weird. You have something wrong with you emotionally and socially. You really think he really wants to y- like be in a relationship with you? That's just never gonna happen. I just think she just
Well,
has to
it's the
just let
older
him
woman
go.
thing, that's really not it. I mean, because there are a lot of young men that are dating older women now and even having children with them or being with them and they have kids. So that's really not his issue. And he's dating women. He was dating women older than her. I met a couple of them last year, but they look better than her though, and they look like they was in their 20s and 30s. So that's and they weren't crazy either. So that's not the issue. I'm not gonna worry about trying to do another reality check for her because she went to see him and he wouldn't even see her. So there's nothing else we can do or say other than just don't talk to her. Because he's made it very clear before he went to jail and now he's there that he does not want her. He's not sexually attracted. He doesn't want to be friends. He doesn't want to be pen pals. He doesn't want to talk on the phone at all. Actually, he still likes his ex-girlfriend Apache Khan or Apache the Great. That's the one of them in his Nympho video. He's not asking about Jamila.
I mean, we either need to put her in some type of institution or something because she's not gonna stop. I've dealt with women like that before. They're in denial. They're gonna do everything they can to get to that person. I believe she's gonna put herself and her children at risk. I think it'll just be better if people just get involved. And I mean um legally. I really believe that.
And what did she say?
Uh,
She sounded low. What did she say? It's hard for me to hear.
oh my bad. Repeat yourself again, Talia.
Oh, I said that she needs
Talk
to
towards
be
the
dealt
speaker.
with legally. She needs to be dealt with legally because I dealt with women like that before and they won't stop till they get what they want. And I believe she's gonna put herself and her. So I think we should just take legal action to make sure that something happens. Because Jamila, she crazy. She
Well,
even threatened to kill
when
me
it
because I
comes to
texted her.
that, if it's needed, that's what will be done. But there's a beginning. Even the Bible says that, and the Bible is not a liar. And it even says in there's a beginning and an end to all things. Just like there's a beginning and an end to all life. So there's no way that she can do this and never end. one way or another, there will be an end.
Hmm. I'm just I'm just very surprised over the things that I've heard just now. But I just know she's either gonna lay back and just let this slide, or she probably might get on here and defend herself. But I believe people already seen that she's crazy because she got into a lot of conflict with other YouTubers, and it was men, by the way, too. So a lot of people see through her, and she basically presents herself as crazy.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
I
people
think it
laughing
was
at
this
her.
video. This video, like she was demonic. She was cussing all over the phone. Some devil music was on, and the next thing I know, and I seen Jacob like at the end of it. I'm like, do you really want your kids to be around that type of environment? You really want them to see you in a bad light? I just think Jamila can just. I believe she can do it, but it's just something that's blocking her. I just think she needs to move on. Like
Yep.
me telling
Yeah,
how I
but you
did.
know what? We don't know what, where her logic is coming from. We don't know what spirits are talking to her. We don't know how her mind functions and how it sees this. Because she thinks she's winning. I mean, she really thinks that because she's here, some kind of way, this is just gonna magically work out for her and this man's gonna be with her. And I already know that's just never ever going to happen for her. But in her mind, she's telling herself that it is and then will attack anybody to try to tell her this is never going to come to pass for you. Ever. So either one day she's going to really, really get it, or she's going to try to hurt him or try to make him hurt her because she cannot accept the fact that it's never going to be. Ever.
It just never would happen. And I hope she watching too, and hopefully she'll get it because she has a hard ass fucking head. Like you can't get nothing past it. Nothing past it.
Yep. She'll learn the hard way.
Huh?
Hopefully
She'll learn the hard way. Some people gotta learn the hard way.
she gonna get herself in some shit, and then it's just no going back. She
Did
even tried to
anybody
send this
have
dude
any
chocolates,
questions
and
or
he
comments in the chat for you or for me?
Huh?
Did anybody have any questions or comments?
Not that I know of, but uh, um,
Okay.
but we could get off. We've been on here for like an hour.
Okay.
But it was nice talking to you, Miss Alexis K. Tyler. I had fun.
You too. You too.
Mhm.
Anytime you need me to come back, just let me know.
All right. Talia,
huh?
you want to stay on? You want to stay on here with me, Talia?
Yeah, I'm wide awake now. Everybody sleeps,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna take that.
yeah, yeah. Me and Talia, me and Alexis K. Tyler, we're gonna do some more videos probably sometime next week and stuff. But we was gonna do a 30-minute video, but it turned up to be an hour. So since she's gone, me, you
You know
can
how
sit on.
conversations go.
Yeah,
But I'm just glad that she was able to get on because there was a lot of things I did not know about Jamila that I know now. And it's
hmm,
very crazy to me because you know what? At the beginning, Jamila seems very nice. And I thought people was attacking her, but really what it was, she was attacking everybody. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She was attacking everybody.
yep,
It's just she just needs to just move on with her life. She really needs to
yeah.
move on. And I seen some of her trolls coming on here. I recognize Scapegoat Arch. He be on her stuff.
Hell yeah. Fuck her trolls.
Yeah, she sent her fucking
He'll
trolls.
probably go do a hangout on me tomorrow.
That's weird. Like, who's Harren B. Mills? Somebody making fun of him. Like, remember that
Oh yeah,
monkey
he
that
had
died?
a hangout with Mike Mills on his channel yesterday. Me and him was talking about that Troy Ave situation.
Oh, I heard that he got
I
shot
mean,
in
I'm
his
not saying
leg, I
I'm
think.
friends with Mike Mills and stuff, but we decided, get talk as adults. I went on his comment section and commented and agreed on something he said. He sent me a link, so
Which the mad head doctor said quit stalking Jamila. No, that bitch need to stop stalking me. Tell that bitch to stop messaging me
still
on my
stalking
phone
him.
because I'ma change my phone number.
He's
Cause
still
the bitch is
stalking him.
tripping. Yeah, like that bitch is annoying.
Mm-mm.
Like, why are you stalking me, bitch? I'm not even worried about you no more. You
Exactly.
worry about your fucking child and like for real. I believe he's autistic, severely autistic, because it don't make no sense to me that a 4-year-old do not know how to talk at all. When you're 4, you know a lot of words. I ain't saying you gotta talk articulate, but you need to talk. He doesn't talk at all.
Mm.
He don't even know his name. That's some scary shit.
And oh
I
my
don't
goodness,
know.
I think she got mental problems too. But we don't have to
She
talk about
got fucking
Jamila.
borderline. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know Raven, she tried to diagnose her, but I believe she does have it. Cause just looking at her and hearing her rhetoric, something is wrong with her. Something is wrong with Jamila emotionally and mentally. Something wrong with her.
Hell yeah.
She's so quick to call me out my name and talk about I want to see De Niro and stuff like that. I'm like, bitch, nobody's worried about that man but you. And
Exactly.
it's sad. Like, and everybody who she attacked is doing way better than her anyway. I noticed that too. This
Mm.
just I don't even know. But you know, but besides her, I was talking to one of my subscribers. We cracked like a very good conversation. We was talking more about the youth and everything else. Like we really did spark a very good conversation, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
Younger dude, it's not like he 21, 20 years old. He's like a couple of years younger than me. So really did spark a very
Yeah.
yeah.
How you feel about Snoop Dogg going on about that Roots movie?
My opinion, I never watched it, but this is my thing. I really do feel like Snoop Dogg needs to have several seats because let's keep it real. This dude made all types of movies of him being some type of pimp and shit like that. He was with Britney Spears and all this other shit, but he want to talk about roots. I'm like, my nigga, if you really cared about your people so much, you would not be doing any type of movie that exploits you whatsoever. You should be putting in something that's positive. And Snoop Dogg is full of shit. And I heard what that person got to say. I forgot his name, but his last name is Roland, I believe. He really was going in on Snoop Dogg. All he can say that he was bald headed and fat. Like, how old are you, Snoop? You're
Mm.
44. Why are you making fun of this man's look? He's just full of shit. And I can't take him seriously. I think
Dang.
he's doing this because, I mean, he's trying to give himself some attention. I'm like, no, don't do that. But personally,
You there? Hi, Queen. Let's see. I don't know what Talia went. Her thing just cut off. Talia, I sent you an invite. Yeah, I need to watch Roots of Lafayette. I heard it's better than the old one. Well, the original one's pretty good too. I seen a little bit of it. I need to watch the old one and watch the new one.
Somebody's on too.
I just sent a matter of fact I need to send Kim just got in the comment section. Matter of fact, I
Oh,
need to send
Kimberly,
her.
I want to talk to her. I hope she really do
That'd been tight if
respond.
she was on here at the same time with Alexis K. Tylor, all four of us. That'd have been tight. Hold on.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was trying to send it to a True Royal Family, but I just sent it to Kimberly Santana.
Hmm.
Kim, I
I
sent you an
thought that
invite
was
as
the
soon as you
same
get
thing.
the. Huh?
I thought it was all the same thing, though. I thought the
What?
Kimberly Santana one was the Royal Family
Well,
one.
she got a few YouTube channels and stuff.
Oh,
Damn, I got 18 views. She said she got it.
all right, I want to talk to her.
Yeah, she said she got the link, so she should be clicking it. All right.
She got it today.
Hey, Queen.
Hi, how are you? Is she on yet?
You getting on?
Hello?
Hey, Queen.
What's up? I was asleep. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you just missed Alexis K. Tylor. She was on here for an hour and she had to get off the phone because she was tired. She'd been up all day.
Oh, she was spitting that stuff. I guess I have to watch it later.
Yeah.
All right. Let me cut this. Let me cut this down. All right. Ooh. It's real hot in California, so the heat got to me. So
Oh, it's
I was
okay.
out.
Yeah, it's gonna be 101 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be hot
I
where
live,
you at. It's trying to warm up where I'm at.
I live in a
Yeah.
high desert. We get very hot up here, and I'm surrounded by sand.
So I see that Muhammad Ali and crossed over everybody and it went on home.
Yeah. Oh, Kim, I got you called the phone, so I got you on the speaker, so I sit you on the phone so we could all hear each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mess
How
up
are you
again.
feeling?
No, it's okay. Instead of me getting upset, if I can't get you on the computer, I can just plug you because I got like a bunch of speakers in my house. I can just plug the phone to the speaker.
Oh, I used to do that
I
too.
keep like shitload of electronics in my house.
So
Anyway, how are you, Kim?
my oldest son had a question for the queens.
Yeah.
He wanted to know if we were men, how would we deal with the stuff that's going on in the world? I was like, what?
Damn.
I said, I gotta go fix it.
I don't know. I'm not a man though. I don't know. We
You
probably
know,
deal with it differently.
you know what? That's a very good question because if I was a dude, I think I would be able to get things done because I'm a man. That's what men do. They able to make changes. But since I'm a female, a lot of people won't take me seriously because I'm a female. Like they like, what does a female know? You know?
And that's
I
the
just
problem with this fucking country. This country's so fucking sexist towards women, especially black women. Not only black women, we have to go through racism, but we go through sexism too.
Yeah, we do, because
really
I
much
don't,
stuff.
I'm just kind of speaking cold. I told him about that situation that happened this week with the two YouTubers,
Yeah.
and he was saying the brothers have to understand that we all have to understand we all been damaged in the system, and to put us on a on a platform and just do basically a public beating. He said we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that to each other. We have to understand we all been messed up to some extent, and that was his take on it. And
Lafayette, you are so right. Lafayette said women can get things done. Don't short yourself.
Oh no, I know women can get things done. I mean, I worked in construction for 17 years with other women, and we got things done. I'm not saying that at all. It was just I never had nobody ever ask me a question like that because I mean I think like a female, but yeah, I can admit there's things that I can see that we can do, but because we women, ain't nobody gonna take us serious. If we try to say, oh, we need this done or that, then the first thing they want to say, oh, you trying to overstep, and it's like, wow, it's like a balance. It's like you walking on a balance rope, you don't want to rock the boat one way or the other because you don't want to piss nobody off. It's to be a woman, you really have to do a lot of thinking to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that men don't think, but we have to think a little bit deeper because we have to like really get into their head because men, they'll get mad with each other and just start throwing blows. And we got to think, okay, I don't want to piss nobody off. Let me see how we can do this and stuff like that. And then if we have a take charge type of attitude, don't get thrown up in your face is you're a bit, you're a bitch and you're this and that. That's why when I made that video about where the kings be nuts, it wasn't a put down to the kings. We all somewhere mess up someplace, and I basically was saying there's so many sisters out here that so want to support the kings, and then another one get in his ear and say, "Oh, she's trying to take over you," and he don't want to look like, he don't want to look like a punk in front of him. So sometimes he goes off. And when you say that kind of stuff, oh, she's a feminist, she's this. I mean, all the attacks. But even with all the attacks, that is what's supposed to happen because you've been affected in this system. And so you'll take people like in the conscious community, they'll come off real strong, real hard, and they don't even realize they've been affected. We'll talk a good game. I talk a real good game, but I always keep saying, I'm fucked up. I've been affected. Yeah. Hey, I found it. I be going through some stuff. That's why I don't trip real hard when we go off on each other. Because it's a trust issue, all type of stuff. Y'all don't know if I'm gonna flip. I've had YouTubers, black YouTubers that I just look up to so much, and they flip on me, and the shit hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts.
Like Lance Skirt, punk ass.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn. And then now I'm an agent, now I'm this, now I'm that. All I can do is put it to you like this. My truth will come through eventually. I can only face this shit for so long.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know?
Oh yeah, Kim. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kim. How you feel about that Snoop Dogg when he said that he getting tired of them making them slavery movies? I think that new Roots movie is pretty interesting.
It's a good movie, but I'm with Snoop on this one. I don't agree with Harvey on this one. And I forced myself to watch it. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's psychologically damaging to watch it like this. It has really fucked my head up.
Yeah, I think that's why he went off about that shit because it is painful, and we did, and us as a people, black, melanated, indigenous people, we've been through a lot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because my husband, okay, you know, he a rugged ass man. You know what he told me? I
What?
can't watch it. He said I can't watch it, and I had to stand up and pay attention to what he was saying.
Yeah, I watched a
He
little
said,
bit of it. I'd be wanting to watch the whole thing, but it's kind of hard.
It
mm-hmm.
is because
Like some of,
the
because I had recorded it, and like some of the rape scenes and the scenes getting beaten, I had to fast forward it through it. I
Oh, they got the
can't.
rape scenes on there?
Girl, man, okay, I can't. I'm telling you, the older I get, the more this shit bothers me. It bothers me. And then I hear somebody like Leia. I mean, I have a child her age, and she's like, they keep fucking with us. And I'm like, damn, how is she gonna be at my age? Fuck. It's like, wow. It's like it don't stop. And when and then I got like my I have some relatives up here, and I have my second mom up here. She's 80 years old. She just seen this shit over and over. It don't stop. And you know, it's like
It's
it
going to
don't fucking
stop.
stop.
It's going to stop. It may not stop how we want it, but it's going to stop. You know why? Because that
Stop.
genocide.
It has to stop. And you know why? It has to stop because what we'll do, we will explode on ourselves. And so instead of exploding on ourselves, I'm coming after them motherfuckers. They need to leave me alone. I'm tired of it too. And I had two old women who don't talk about none of this stuff inbox me on my Facebook and told me they tired of the shit. They can't take it no more. And they the type of old women you would think they Sally's. They like, fuck this.
Oh, they got some
And I'm
old
like,
school black folks
oh.
that's tired of this shit too.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like you playing this. It's a psychological game you playing because these little motherfuckers can just go off on you. It's like I'm gonna tell you how deep this thing goes. Yeah, all of us are sitting in our individual houses. I live in a white neighborhood. These white motherfuckers could say my husband or I did something. SWAT to be here. We ain't safe. We're not safe when it comes to them and they thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's why I speak on a spiritual tip. You really gotta have God up in your heart, up in your house, around you. The Most High, Allah, the name that we want to call God. You really gotta have that energy around you, and you gotta believe that God will protect you. You gotta have that faith. I mean, you really gotta have that. These people not gonna touch me.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's still hot tonight here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that Tamar Braxton got kicked off that damn show. Now a bunch of cool ass sisters are mad about that shit. But that basically Tamar getting her nigga moment. Cause Tamar's
Why did they get rid of Tamar?
why her? I never picked the time to look into it though. I don't know. Maybe the white bitches got tired of her ass.
Well, I did briefly see on a news clipping today. No, yesterday was now it's yesterday that she got they had offered her a talk show.
Steve Harvey offered her a job.
Mm-hmm. Tamar don't have to work. She need to take her ass home and go take that baby. Shit. I wish I was Tamar. I'd be up there taking care of my baby and my man, being there cooking and all that shit.
I don't know what's wrong with these celebrities. They try so hard just to stay relevant. Like for what? Why I gotta be relevant to the world for what?
a lot of people want the fuck.
Yeah, that's a hell of a world to be in, you know. Just don't know.
Shit, fuck being relevant to motherfuckers. Being relevant and getting us nowhere as a fucking people.
Are you right about that? All this popularity stuff and stuff like that. I mean, man. And then it's like when you get on film, people like she has branded herself as acting a certain way, and they want more of that. Either it'll go against you. Eventually, it will go against you. People get tired of it. It's like, okay, here you go.
And somebody in the comment section said Steve Harvey wants to smash. He said that the lobbyist said that Steve Harvey wants to fuck up Tamar Braxton.
Most men do want to fuck you. That ain't nothing new.
That shit funny.
Uh-huh.
Damn, my views are getting low. My views are getting low. Ever since when I had Alexyss K. Tylor on there, I had like 20 something views. Now I'm getting low. I got like 9, 10 views. Y'all better raise that shit back.
Damn, I missed the queen. Oh man, I know she was spitting fire too. Yeah. I know she was.
Yeah, she was going in on Jamila ass. I know me and Jamila gonna be beef. I know Jamila gonna wake up and do some hangout videos on my ass.
Cheese leg.
Oh man, I gotta go back. Is she gonna do another hangout with Alexyss in the near future?
Yeah, we're supposed to do something next week and stuff. Because I told her I was gonna be a little busy.
That's
I'm thinking about doing the hangout tomorrow.
I'm not gonna miss that, man. Because I remember the first time I heard her, everybody know that video and she was talking about she was sitting with that woman. That was an old video. And she was talking about what the dick would do for you and stuff. And I was like, is she serious? Then I started watching some other videos. I was like, oh, she's serious.
And I remember I watched the video of her talking about, you know, men need to wash their nasty ass nutsack and shit.
They do.
They be telling us we need to clean our pussies and shit. Wash our nuts and wash them nuts. Y'all be wanting us to go down on y'all, wash them nuts.
Yeah, they want us to wash our ass, wash your nuts, and go both ways and go hand in hand. God, don't get me started. I didn't woke up. You know,
hey, it's Saturday, baby. It's Saturday morning. It's Saturday. I need to make me some goddamn coffee.
You know what? I didn't even do since I'm gonna do a little tribute to Muhammad Ali because you know I'm doing my series.
Oh yeah, I heard that he passed.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he has passed.
Dang, we lost Prince. Who else we lost?
Oh, well, it started at the first of the year. Remember, Natalie Cole died.
Yep.
When's Donald Trump gonna die? When is that gonna happen?
Huh?
When is Donald Trump gonna die?
She said, when is Donald Trump gonna die?
Should everybody else we love is dying?
People like that. God got a special way they deal with them. You feel me? Just like he's in the same category of George Zimmerman. He got a special way. You know what? Check this out. I'm gonna make a prediction on Kay's hangout. Okay. Now George Zimmerman got the little funky money, right? I guarantee you before the end of the year, he's gonna come out with some more crazy, outlandish shit. I'm just comparing y'all. How you get out. That's how you get out. He's always gonna try to provoke the black community. He wants us to have a race riot. He wants to get us so pissed off where the National Guard will come in. He'd be like, yeah, I did that. But I paid attention to what he said. He mocked God. And the dude plays way too much. You don't sit up and mock God. So people like that, I'll really be honest with you, I don't even be sitting there waiting to look for something to happen to him. It happens. God, he gives us a lot of chances to get our crap together. Even the people that we can't stand.
You're breaking up, Kim.
I was saying, even the people that we can't stand that just blatantly do disrespectful stuff. It's sickening.
Somebody in the comment section said George Zimmerman's gonna kill again.
Shit.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. That dude is a loose cannon. I
hope he killed one of the white folks so they could throw his ass in jail. If they kill one of us, he's gonna get away with it again.
Well, you know what? Dude is a trap. Even the judge that helped him, not the judge, the prosecutor that helped him, because the prosecutor, she did a sloppy ass case. He's going after her to get her kicked out of her position. I said, wow, this dude is ungrateful. So, he really just, right now, the pulse of the royal family, everybody's done. I'm hearing it from young to old. That was a deep
video when Talaya said, just leave us alone. And I asked my son the same thing. I said, how do you feel? He said, she's right. He said, I'm tired of them fucking with us. We got our own little world. We want to do our own little young people stuff. And we tired of being fucked with by how we wear our hair, kind of outfits we wear and everything. They tired of it. Like them front dresses and stuff. When they make comments on these dresses,
You're breaking up, Queen.
That's fear. I'm telling you, that's fear. They fear the kingdom in you. The kingdom is in you. And the thing that I keep saying is, all we're doing is we're going back to our natural self. I'm listening.
I mean, honestly, Kim, I was talking to one of my subscribers. We talk outside of YouTube, and he's a couple of years younger than me, and I had to ask him, like, does he experience this stuff? He said he experienced it at school too. Like, people just be messing with people that he hang around with. I'm like, they just terrorizing us as people. But I also told him the reason why they do this is because they see a big awakening happening with younger Black folk, and they don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. They don't even want that. So they tear you down and rip you apart to make you be at the bottom. But that's not going to work because we've been woken up too much. We've been exposed to so many things that's been going on. We just not going to go that far.
We've been beaten up for so fucking long by them trying to tear us down. That shit's not going to fly anyway. All it's going to do is make us stronger.
That's true. But you know what? When I hear Talaya speak like that, remember what I was saying? One time at the hangouts we did, I said it's gonna be the young folks to get us out of this shit. Because some days even as passionately and strong as I speak, some days I'm human. Some days when I speak, I feel discouraged, and then I listen to people like you, real young folks, and I'm saying they're gonna get us out of it. Y'all gonna get us to the promised land. Because as you get older, you get more set in your ways, you get more fearful to take more chances, stuff like that. But what we have to do as the older people, we have to support y'all. We can't just be like taking that old bitch mode out, like, oh, I don't want to break my fingernail, stuff like that. That shit ain't working no more. That's why a lot of the young folks, they'll go in on us. Because I heard like this one young Black.
Y'all heard about Pastor Jamal Bryant getting ran out of Baltimore by that brother?
You know what? Somebody shared a link to that video on my Google Plus. I didn't watch it, but I did see that.
These preachers are about to get their nigga moment. The community's about to say, fuck these preachers. They get tired of these preachers. That's why, because the brother was like, the brother told Pastor Jamal Bryant, he said, man, get the fuck up out of Baltimore. He said, get the fuck out of my city. If I catch you, my city's on and popping.
You know what, Kay? You know what? Let me tell you something about these preachers. I remember in 1990, when Bill Clinton was running, I remember very well because my oldest son was a baby. And the Black preachers up here in the neck of the woods that I live, the big prominent ones, not all of them, but the prominent ones, back then, Clinton's folks, his people behind the scenes, they were giving the Black preachers 50 grand a piece back then to tell their congregation how to vote, because a lot of the voting precincts are in the big Black churches up here where I live at back then, and they can be paid for. And see, they have a lot of impact on the community. And this is what I'll ask y'all. Y'all seen those old videos of the We Shall Overcome and the marching and all that? What did that get us? What did that get us? Who benefited from it?
White folks.
There you go.
The feminists. The feminists.
White.
Now the gays and the Asians are benefiting off of us.
Yeah, and then I put out one of my predictions. I know you've been busy, Kay. I did a video on. I haven't did one yet on Trump, but I did a video on what would happen if Hillary becomes president and what would happen if she don't. And this is what I said. White women feel like they are owed something in this country, and they want her to be president. If Hillary becomes president, white women gonna go crazy. They're gonna get higher positions. They're going to act more emboldened. They're going to be more disrespectful and everything. If Hillary Clinton don't become president, they're going to act the same way. They're going to get it either or. And them hoes going to need to be put in check. Stuff.
See, white women don't like peace at all, whether they get their way or not.
Mm-hmm. And because they just feel very protected in this world, and they just feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do and stuff. And I'm just telling you straight up, if she becomes the president, don't, and then white women act crazy with me, I'm gonna start with some ass again in public. I have no problem with it. I've done it before. I'm not gonna be fucked with either. As old as I am, I'm not gonna be fucked with either. I'll go to jail.
Let a white bitch get sick me. I'm punch her dead in her fucking nose.
We have to leave a message. We have to leave a message back on the old school way, where I tell you this story. This lady I know, I lived with her shortly when I was in high school. This woman is like almost in her 90s in San Francisco. I'm gonna give y'all a little history about San Francisco and black folks. A lot of the black people moved up here from down south up here to the Bay Area because it was a lot of work and they had the shipyards up here. So this is how it used to go down south. When you were graduated from school, your family members would gather up enough money so you could get a one-way ticket to California and you could work at the shipyards. Okay, naturally the white folks from down south was coming up here too. Okay, they come down here up here with their old funky ass ways. And there's in San Francisco, the main street in San Francisco is called Market Street. It's a downtown area where everybody shops. A lot of them white folks was coming down here with them crazy ways and doing that shit that they did down south. So this lady, her name was Cody. She told me she had got off of work, she was standing at the bus stop and sat downtown San Francisco, and a white woman started with that nigga shit. She said she whooped that bitch's ass all the way up and down the street and nobody did nothing. Okay, now our grandmother, her husband worked for the BART system. It's a train system. They were building a train system. They call it BART, and they would work underground. And they would work with all these white guys from down south. And when they would work underground, they would have to bring them up slowly. And the white men would be talking crazy to the brothers, real greasy, and they would whoop their ass. So I started doing a little mini survey in my 20s and asking the older black folks how was they reacting. All of them were whooping their ass because in the way the Bay Area is built up, it ain't like they can come to your house and find you. It's a big ass city. You can go across the bay. It's tons of apartments, so it's hard to find people around here. And I can see how it was back then, and they didn't have the technology that we have then. Our folks was fighting. I want y'all to remember something, and don't ever forget this. Think about the kind of spirit that y'all, each individual we have as we talking. Now, be honest with yourself. If you was in the motherland and they came to come get you, to take you, to put you in slavery, you would have fought back. You think our ancestors fought back, or you think we just laid down and took it? Think about what kind of unquote slave you would have been. I'm telling y'all straight up, I would not have even made it off the continent of Africa. They would have had to kill me. Exactly. And if they would have been successful to bring me on the ship, I'm gonna be like them sisters down in New Orleans. I would have been feeding the people powdered glass. I would have been casting spells on them. I would have been doing whatever the fuck we could. Hey, what I'm trying to say is, and I have a book on it. When we were slaves here in this country, it was never an easy transition. We was always revolting. We was always fighting. We was poisoning their food. We was beating up their babies. We was doing something.
Oh, we was beating the babies too?
Yes. I'm gonna have to start digging up them books and start reading like little paragraphs of what we was really doing. What they did was it's like a book of slave narratives, and they interviewed them and they asked them what really happened, and they told them, oh, we fought back. Some of those plantations black folks took over. Them white people depended on us so much that they even did a movie about this one black woman. She had took over the whole plantation. This white man was in love with her, and she wasn't one of these. And she made it look like he was in charge, but she was really in charge. folks was eating real good and all that type of shit like that. She demanded our folks be treated right. And I knew. And now the way to depict slavery on TV, it just looked like we sit there and took it. And the spirit that I have, the spirit that you have, Kay, the spirit that you have, Talaya, I can't see y'all sitting down taking that shit. I can't see that.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about that. The reason why we speak with so much passion and fire, because our ancestors was like that. We just take that shit. There's no way. There's no way, man. I'm telling you. So if we fought back in our own little way back then, why we can't fight now? What the fuck wrong with us? That's all I'm saying.
Some of our people are scared.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like this. There's times that we're gonna die here, right? Because they doing it if we act nice and all that type of shit like that, and they still doing it. They still doing it and stuff. Oh, and I want to let y'all know before I had got on here, I had read real quick that the people are not gonna charge that black woman about the gorilla incident. Because they wanted to, they did a full-fledged investigation on the mother and father, which was fucking ridiculous. And I think I know why, Kay. In that same Zoom where I was telling you on the phone, a white woman had dangled her baby over the, in fact, Kay, the white woman dangled the baby over the cheetahs, of all things. At that same zoo, and all they gave her was $1,000 fine, and she had to go get some what is that? Child something classes. I forget what they call it.
Oh, child parenting classes.
Oh yeah, you know what? Jalen just said the Mexicans attacked Donald Trump before. Jalen, you're absolutely right. Jalen, up here where I live at in Sacramento, California, them Mexicans beat the fuck out of them white supporters. They were bleeding. I seen one bleeding out the ear. They went off. They kicked their ass up here. I had to give it to them.
Yeah, because Donald Trump was talking shit about Mexicans, but they got some Latinos that vote for Donald Trump too. But I'm glad the Mexicans is waking up.
You know what? They got you know where he don't want to go? They got a special kind of Mexican in LA. They got a real special kind of Mexican. Them Mexicans up there kill your ass. Real special. Not all Mexicans is act like coons. Not all of them. But yeah, they was. Me and my husband.
They got some pro-Mexicans out there too. Some pro-girl Mexicans.
They beat some ass.
That's what I'm seeing my people. I want to see my people whoop Donald Trump supporters ass.
Mm-hmm. Saying hi to Pretty Rose. Yeah, you're right about that, Talaya. Not all. But they wanted to depict that. You know what? It seemed like the Mexicans that went up there to whoop ass, they went up there for that purposely.
I don't know, but it's just crazy that not everybody, but it's just pieces of people from different nations. They try to uplift white people like they something. They should be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing. I'm not understanding, and I did make a video about this previously. I also asked some of these people who love white people so much, I asked them, would you date a black person that had white skin? It's mainly them albino people. And I've been cussed out. Some of the comments is on held for review. I'm like, damn, I asked the question.
You know what? I gotta watch that video because that child that you put up there, I said, boy, she came with a deep one. I gotta watch that one. You mean people got on there, them trolls was cussing you out too?
Yeah. It was this dude called Spartan just talking mess that Pretty Rose checked him. I'm like, don't check him. He just ignorant like that. Probably a swirler himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen it. I seen the comment that you put down on Harvey's page about what you had said to the radical home goddess. I'm glad that you put that down there to give us some support because remember this, Talea, don't think the older folks don't need support because I need you, honey, because sometimes I get weak too. Don't think we got it all answered because we in our 50s and shit. Because like as we talk, like when I talk to y'all on here, this is my therapy, this is my strength, this is my love, this is my family. I need y'all, man.
We need you too. We're not all in this alone.
Yeah, so these words of encouragement and support is healing because sometimes you kind of feel like you're alone in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I always encourage you YouTubers that I come across with that we need to follow one another too. I encourage them to do that. I mean, you don't have to, follow us outside of YouTube. I mean, I'll have your support if you have my support.
Yeah.
But me just asking that question myself, like,
Hello?
Somebody said they need some good weed.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Yeah, some good weed.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get hungry in this bitch.
Well, I need to get off this hangout, y'all, because I'm getting a little sleepy.
All right. Well, I'm glad I was able to add a little bit to it, and stuff. I'm gonna be ready for the next one because I want to hear what Queen has to say. All of y'all are important, but yeah.